Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can I get a round of applause for all of you coming and joining us tonight? Woo! Oh, woo. Hey, look, if I put my tail like that, you can see the back. I am technically your opener for the lovely artist tonight. I am sorry. I'm going to try to do some jokes. I know I am a joke to some of you, but I can be funny too. Moist, yes, moist. Hi, Moira, moist. That's an inside joke only a few people get. Anyway, so when you're in a fursuit, it's sometimes hard to tell what's going on. Someone earlier was talking to me about an... Hello? You're loud. Someone earlier was talking to me about an otter. I mistook it for Nodder. I was like, Nodder? Nodder? I barely know her. Ta-da! Okay. If you think that's great, this... thank you. No, don't. Stop, please. I would like to introduce you to the stage someone that I met last year at this very same camp. His name is Doug or Anubis. He goes by many names. So please give it up for your local act tonight, Anubis! Woo!
That will do, pig. That will do. I like how I'm doing vocal exercises in the back, and I just hear someone scream, moist! That's all I get to hear is, moist! I hear Hund go, moist! I'm happy to see all of you tonight. I have a few house rules. If you have a cell phone, please silence it. I know, but that's just how I want it to be. Another thing, this is an 18-plus panel. So if you are not 18, I'm sorry, you have to leave. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So how's everyone enjoying camp? Everyone having a good time? I love how last year I was tricked. I didn't used to be, I wasn't a furry for a long time, until last year. Some friends of mine came up to me and they go, there's a convention near Cincinnati for animal lovers. And I said, oh, animal lovers. I love animals. I have a dog. I have cats. I love animals. This will be fun. And they're like, yeah, it has a petting zoo. There's all kinds of animal enthusiasts. You get to talk pets and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, yes, when is this starting? Like this Saturday. Great. I can move things around, hopefully. Short notice. So he goes, be here at 6 in the morning. Asking much, but okay. So he tells me, he goes, you'll love it. You need a vacation. You love animals. I love animals. Let's go have fun. That lying sack of shit. So I get in my car, 5:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm running on 2 beers and a Kit Kat. The breakfast of champions, I know. And I pull up to his house. And he puts these large, like, armored tubs in the back of my car. Without explanation. And I asked him, I was like, what's with that? And can't you get a suitcase? He goes, nah, it'll get damaged. Are you carrying a bomb? What the hell's in there? So he goes, oh, don't worry about it. You'll see at the convention. You'll have so much fun. You love animals. And he keeps bringing that up to me, about how much fun I'm going to have. Almost like he's trying to hide something from me. But I don't care. It's 6 in the morning. I want to see rabbits. I want to see snakes and dogs and cats. I want to see it all. And now that I'm saying this as a furry in the furry fandom, this has a completely different context. Between petting zoos, animal lovers, the whole 9 yards. So it takes about 2 hours to get to the convention. And I get out of my car. I'm excited. I'm like a kid on Christmas, running down the stairs to see what presents are under the tree. But there are no presents. It's coal. Just coal. That Santa Claus have left me because apparently I've been bad and I need to be punished. So I'm making a beeline to the hotel. I get into the front doors and all I see are fursuiters. And then I turn around to leave the hotel, and I see my friend in fursuit. I just turn around, and I hear him go, I have a few things to tell you. Throughout the entire weekend, he's been trying to convince me to have fun, and I'm pissed off. I'm like Scrooge on Christmas now, because I got coal under the tree, because like I said, I've been bad and I need to be punished. So he goes, you know these things are all about drinking too, right? Sign me the fuck up. I don't care who you dress up like. I don't care if you're in some dog costume. Give me the liquor. Give it here. I need to get wasted to get used to this shit. So my friend, he may or may not be my friend anymore because he likes to lie to me about certain things, like taking me 2 hours away from my house at 6 in the morning for a convention that I knew nothing about. And I met with some people, fun people, very fun people. They gave me a few, and they gave me a few more, and then they gave me a few more again. And within 2 days, I'm partying with a horse and a possum in a hotel room in my underwear. Oh boy. The furry fandom is amazing. Let me tell you something. All right, for years the Catholic Church has been trying to convert me, and you guys did it in 2 days. You guys should be proud of yourselves. 2 days turnover? I want to see the baptism. Can you imagine that shit? Like a fursuit head full of vodka? Yeah. I would love that. You just dunk your head in, holla! He's furry trash. Now to have lots of animal sex in costumes and get drunk and high and ransack the hotel. God, trying to explain to be furry to my grandparents though, they don't understand. I got a fursuit within those 2 days. I'm not kidding. I actually bought a fursuit within the 2 days of this convention, and it cost me $3,000. I saved a lot of cats doing that. There's a charity. It's the first time I gave a shit about pussy. Why you guys laugh at that? But you don't laugh at the vodka joke. Not like I spend time writing these. So, I spent $3,000 on a fursuit. I put it in the car. Convention's over. I go home. And I pull in. My grandmother is so loving, so nice, so naive. Barely innocent, but naive. And I start pulling things out. She's excited to see me because I've been gone the whole weekend. And she wants to know what happened. She wants to know what I did, what I saw. She doesn't, but she wants to. So I start pulling my Anubis fursuit out of the car. And she goes, oh, that's beautiful. What is it? Halloween's right around the corner. Halloween's right around the corner. It's a Halloween costume. And she goes, that's beautiful. What about the gloves? They look amazing. For winter. What about the feet? Slippers. I swear. So she asks, how much did it cost? How do I say this without getting in trouble? $300? She goes, oh, that's lovely. Just give you an idea of how much $3,000 can get you. I spent $3,000 to get a car. My first car, a 2008 green punch buggy. And a tuition, a semester at college. Instead of getting a better education, you fuckers made me get an animal costume. Are you proud of yourselves? Because now I'm a dumbass who has to perform in front of people in animal costumes, and I'm loving it. God, I love my family. I live with my father, I live with my grandmother, as previously stated, and they're wonderful people. And when my grandmother saw the fursuit, she goes, oh, your father would love this. No, he wouldn't. He knows what furries are, and he does not like them. All he sees is sex, and he hates it. Because it reminds him of a loveless marriage, and they have something that he doesn't. And he envies them. So she goes, oh, you need to show it to him, it's beautiful. What is it of? Anubis? Because I like Egyptian lore? She goes, oh, that's wonderful. You should show it to him. No. And she calls me, Noah! And I'm immediately up the stairs. 2 days later, my dad went in my room. I don't know why. He comes up to me and goes, son, can you explain to me why you have an animal costume on your bed after 2 days of being gone and you're not talking to us? I have a few things to tell you. My father is a very good man. He's an asshole, but he's a good man. My grandmother, as previously said, she's naive, and she doesn't know what privacy is. How many of you live with family? By a show of hands. Great, I can't see any of them. How many of you have privacy at home? Whoever raised their hands, I envy you for sight and privacy. My door is broken. I have a broken door. Like 6 ways from Sunday broken. Like, I can't lock it. I can't close it. It's just a door that opens all the time. And my grandmother uses this to her advantage. She'll open the door and come in, and that's like the worst thing you could do to an 18-year-old who has the internet and a computer and a phone and a fursuit. It's like the worst thing you could do. So after a long time of this happening, I got really fed up. And one night I'm being driven home from work by my father. And I asked him, I was like, Dad, I'm having serious trouble with this. What can I do? What can I do to stop her from breaking into my room? What I found what works is I strip down naked. I put my underwear on my head. And I spread eagle on the carpet. How do you know this works? More importantly, when did you learn that this works? Because the last thing I want to think about is my 50-year-old father flashing my grandmother whenever she opens a door, traumatizing her. Like, we've all been there. We've had our father going down the Sunday morning with the robe open and the sunlight is casting through the windows and a breeze comes in through the porch and you just see the robe flutter and you see other things that put you in therapy. Our experiences are not universal, and for that I'm thankful. I used to work at a lovely job in the mall. Those two things do not belong together because the mall sucks. I used to run a game store with my best friends, and it was amazing. It was a party every day. And my friend Mike, who is 40 years old, and I was 18 at the time, we were the best of friends. And that shit scared people. A 40-year-old with an 18-year-old, where have we seen this before? Na 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 Batman. Seriously, all he needs to do is dress up like Adam West, and I gotta look like Robin. I gotta put on green tights and run around with them. It's the one thing we didn't do. We used to like get kitty carts from the mall and scare security because we would dress up like Mario and Luigi and throw things at each other through the mall while our friends pushed us down the aisles. And we just scream profanities while we do it. He throws a blue shell at me, motherfucker! He hit me in the side, use your turn signal, asshole! And there'd be children in the toy section. And the parents weren't happy. The kids were very happy. That's what matters. And we would do shit like this constantly. But the one thing that is the cherry on top is we used to get things in from Goodwill. And that never ends well. Getting things from Goodwill, and you don't know what they are. My friend Mike would go to Goodwill every day and get like a little mystery thing from an auction. And he brings it in, and he goes, let's price it and put it out. This can't end well. When he goes, let's price it and put it out and see what happens. He brings in a big box of stuffed animals, and it's good stuff. You know, we have Hobbs from Calvin and Hobbes. We have the lion from Bleach. You know, we have actually good stuff that will sell. And at the bottom of this, there's a fleshy orb. A pink, wrinkly, fleshy orb. and a box of stuffed animals. Yeah, that's concerning. Let's see what it is. He pulls it out, and it's a baby doll. A male baby doll. You know how I know it was male? It had a penis. That's all I have to say to you furries. Penis! And we looked at it in horror. And that horror turned to pleasure. Not that kind of pleasure. Get that out of your heads. You sick fucks. I need to call Chris Hansen now. Get that suspicious plate of cookies in here for all of you. And then it turned to an evil idea. We were friends with a lot of store owners in the mall. A lot of store owners who knew our shenanigans, and they didn't like them. As previously stated, Mario Kart in the mall. You know how funny it is to see an owner of a store almost get banned from his own store? Exactly, it's an accomplishment. It's the only thing I accomplished in life. So my friend Mike pulls this baby doll from the ashes, and he goes, "We need to name it." And he goes, "Let me put it in the back real quick." So I go out to the front. I sit down. I got Gold Star. I'm happy. And my friend Matt, who's a very serious man, he's 6'2", with a big scraggly beard. He has red hair, and he's a very serious man. And he's giggling at the computer at Randy Newman's Toy Story song. I look over and I just see Matt go, "You've got a friend in me." He looks at me. "You've got a friend in me." And I just brush it off like nothing happened, because that's normal. When a 30-year-old man looks at you and does the best Randy Newman impression that anyone will see this side of Ohio and goes, "You've got a friend in me." I open my Gold Star. Cheese spills everywhere. It's a mess. And Matt to the rescue with another good joke. He looks at me with the saddest eyes, like puppy dog eyes, and a big frown. "You got a lot of cheese." Now skipping a beat, I go, "I got a lot of cheese." And Mike bursts through the doors. "The baby's in the fridge." What? You did what? He's straddling a water bottle. He's okay. He's doing what to the what? He's straddling a water bottle in the fridge. I thought you'd like that. No, I don't. So we sit down behind the counter. He starts getting on the computer. It's never a good sign after talking about babies in the fridge. This is the kind of man that talks about midget strippers to me at 2 a.m. This man's evil. And I learned from him, and I'm happy. And he goes, "We need to name our baby." Now remember, he's 40 years old, and I'm 18. Can you imagine being a customer and you're walking by and you hear a 40-year-old and you just hear, "What should we name our baby?" What? He's a child. You're a man. Yeah, it's called Batman and Robin. Look it up. So we start deciding, what should we name the baby? What should we name the baby? And he goes, "Well, remember that submarine that the internet named Subby McSubface? Let's name him Baby McBabyface." Nah, that's not good enough. We need something normal to offset the weirdness. Right? We need something to offset the weirdness, something normal. Henry. So Mike is furious. He goes, "No, we need to name him Baby McBabyface." This man was mad. Like he lost everything in a divorce, and we're talking about a plastic doll with a penis. He's furious. No, not Henry. Baby McBabyface. Like, Jesus, calm down, man. It's just a doll that you stuck in the fridge. I gotta defrost that fucker now. So I gotta use the bathroom, you know. Gotta go in the back, and I sneak a Sharpie. And because we're talking about Toy Story, I got a little idea. Does everyone remember that scene in Toy Story where Andy writes his name on Buzz's foot? Yes. I did that. with Henry. I open the fridge, and this is what I see. The water bottle between his legs. He's holding it with his arms. I'm scared. I'm working with a sociopath. So I take him out of the fridge, a sentence I should not say. I took the baby out of the fridge today. Oh, good. I'm messed up. He's messed up too. And I wrote Henry on the bottom of his foot, and I come back. Mike gets the same idea. Great minds think alike. Goes in the back with the Sharpie. Comes out with the baby in hand. Matt screams at him, "Get that the fuck out of here! We don't want that in here." And he goes, "It's our baby. I'm not getting rid of our baby. I'm not putting him up for adoption." Again, customers walking by, seeing me and Mike talk about this. I'm 18, he's 40, they're scared. They're terrified of what's happening. They see a naked baby in his hands, and I'm like, "That's our baby Henry." We did not get a lot of customers after that. For a good reason. Security was called. For a good reason. Because they heard a baby was in a fridge. I wonder who did that. So throughout the progression of the next several weeks, we torment my coworker Matt with this doll. We stick him in the toilet. We stick him in the fridge. We suck him in the goddamn microwave. Can you imagine that shit? You're going to put a hot pocket in the microwave, you see a naked baby. What the fuck? Mike! What the fuck is this? Oh, that's Henry. Our baby. Matt hated that baby. He hated that baby. He hated the fact that I was graffitiing all over this baby. I was writing Henry all over his body. Except one place. But we'll get to that. So, again, through the progression of the weeks, we torment Matt, and then we get an idea. An evil idea. Like the Grinch stealing Christmas. We were evil. Grinch evil. We knew that there was a lot of toy stores in the mall and a lot of game stores, because it's one of those malls. A decent mall, a fun mall, for kids and families. It's a family environment, not for naked babies. Babies need clothes. And let me tell you, this baby didn't have clothes. It had a pecker between its legs. And they didn't like that. I like how we're talking about babies with penises, and I'm sure the chairman is freaking the fuck out right now. Well, you two may like it. Thanks, Hund. So we get to the point where we're putting this thing in stores. Henry's making a debut. And we put it in GameStop. And that was a mistake. A big mistake. Because GameStop is run by assholes. Assholes who do not take kindly to our jokes. Who do not like it when we put naked babies on the shelf before closing. The owner comes to our store 9 o'clock sharp. I'm opening. I'm there early. He saw me. He wasn't happy. He comes up to me with Henry in hands, like, "What is this?" "Oh, that's our love child, Henry." "Your what?" Oh, you should have seen me put him in the microwave. It was hilarious. He had a face of disgust like no one's ever seen before. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" That's a normal thing to say. What's wrong with you as you graffiti a naked baby and put him in microwaves and freezers? It's a very cannibal, what is it? Hannibal Lecter? It's a very Hannibal Lecter thing to do, is put your baby in the fridge. Put him in the microwave, pop him in there for 3 minutes, he'll be ready to go. Little cooking tip with Anubis. And he goes, "I'm taking this to security." "Don't. Please, we need him for reasons. Give him here. Please, give him here. Give me the baby. Please, no one has to know about this." "I'm taking this to security and I'm filling out paperwork." And this is where the owner almost got banned from his own store. Mike went to the security to pick up Henry. I was there too, as manager. I'm the manager of a store and I'm playing with a naked baby doll. This is fun. We're all having fun, right? I heard my friend in the crowd, "Not really." I've told him this like 3 times already, and he does not like it, like Matt. He does not like Henry. I see you. So we go to security. They're not happy either. They know it's us. We've done shit like this before. They know it's us. We go in, is this yours? Yeah, that's our love child, Henry. Security goes, why? Why not? It's a baby. Why can't we have a baby? Can't 2 men in America have a child together, no matter their age or race? Yes, and stick them in the fridge, exactly. That's better than daycare. You learn survivor skills. You get in the microwave, you better run fast, motherfucker. You better run like the gingerbread man. You better get the fuck out of there. You learn more in a microwave than you do in school. Isn't that sad? Isn't that fucked up? Yeah, I learned a lot in the microwave. What? Yeah, my father liked to put me in the microwave and in the fridge and the toilet and God knows where else. I've been all over the world. So we get him back from security after a lot of paperwork about, I'm not shitting you. It took a day to fill out that paperwork. We get him back. We mess with Matt more. Only Matt. We learned our lesson. We can put him in Hot Topic, but not GameStop. We know that now. We can string him up on a string in Hot Topic and no one will notice. So Matt gets sick and tired of Henry. He takes him in hand. He goes, I'm getting rid of this fucking doll. You guys need to act normal. And for that, we need to take 2 seconds. I'm going to get some water. I'm live? Awesome. I'm dead inside, but I'm not live. So Matt takes him in hand. And he does a full Peyton Manning to this baby. We've done some fucked up shit, but I've never dropped a baby. We put him in the microwave, yeah. But that's fine, right? I think. I don't know, I don't have kids anymore. I did. I put him in the microwave. And he chucks him in their back room. Like a football player. That shit was amazing. I was like, oh, wait. We need that. Wait, no. And we searched for a week. That motherfucker has a good thread. We couldn't find him. So time goes and passes. We do more fucked up shit to the people we love and hate. Primarily to the people we hate because we hate them for a reason. And that's who you do fucked up shit to. You do shit to the people you hate. Learn from me. You'll go far. Like how many cigarettes to give away in prison so you are not in the shower with 2 men who are bigger than you and you just so happen to drop soap. Learn from me. Learn from experience. So the store is starting to close up. Our 70-year-old franchise owner comes through. We start cleaning up. He goes in the back. And this motherfucker better find Waldo, because he found Henry. He found Henry. He did what was impossible. He found Henry, and he wasn't in the fridge this time. He comes out with like a Rubbermaid tub, and he goes, Mike, Evan, come here. Now. This man was angry. I wasn't. He found Henry. I go up to him with Mike, and we don't know what we did. We had a long list. It was like throwing darts at a map. Just pick and choose and get it over with. And he goes, what's in this tub? Tell me. And we both look in the tub, and I look at Mike. I'm in disbelief. I'm in shock. I'm happy. He's in disbelief and shock. We're bouncing around like 2 fucking kangaroos. We're excited. You found Henry! You named it! He's freaking out. This man's about to have a heart attack. This 70-year-old man with a wig like Geppetto is about to scream and flip his shit. It was beautiful. He was red in the face. He looked like a fried egg. So he's like, why did you guys do this? What did you do? We stuck him in GameStop. You what? Yeah, we had to fill out a lot of paperwork. That's why the store was closed? Yes. It was important. It was our baby, our love child. Can't two men in America have a baby? All right, went on this tangent. So Ron wasn't happy. So of course we dicked with him, like the assholes we are. We hid him in his car. We hid him in his bags. We hid him in the bathroom, in the toilet. We stuffed him in the drain so that way when he opened up the lid, he saw Henry's head protruding from the surface. And there's one thing that we did not do yet. We had the TV up still. And Mike had the store alone for 2 days. Now, there is one place I did not write on Henry. I was saving it for later. And the Sharpie's too big. I like how some of you have already clicked it. You guys know what I'm doing. You guys know what fucked up shit I'm about to do. And I love it when it clicks. You guys are, no! You didn't. I did. I wrote on his penis. I took a ballpoint pen from the shaft down to the tip. Henry. And I was like, I need to show Mike this. Not right away. Let's hide him again in a better spot. Now, like I said, we have the TV up still. And I get the ladder from the back. And I put him behind the TV. I prop him up. So he's like this. Except you can't see the lower half. Almost like it was intended. So for 2 days, Mike doesn't see him. And on the third, when I'm supposed to go in, I get a text at 10 in the morning. Very funny, I found Henry. 5 minutes later. Thanks, asshole, now I have to get the ladder. I'd like to think what happened in that 5-minute interval that made him conclude that he needs a ladder. I'd like to think that he got a broom from the back, just... Damn it! There go my glasses. He's a small man. He's like 5'4". And it's hilarious to torment him. It's amazing. Because I'm 6'1". And I'm evil. So I put babies behind TVs. 15 minutes pass. I get a text from Mike. You need help. Period. I ask, why? And in all capital letters, and multiple text messages, at 10 in the morning, you wrote Henry on his penis. I go into work, ready to move furniture around. Mike has Henry in hand. Ron is with him. I thought I was going to get fired. Obviously, I didn't. So me and Mike looked at each other. We have to torment Ron more. We have to torment him more. He's an old man on the brink of death. Let's push him. Ron comes up to me and he goes, I need you to do me a favor. Our sister store in Tri-County lost its printer. They broke it. Do tell. I want you to box up this printer and give it to me. It'll be the first package I'm bringing to them. Do tell. I put the printer in the box. There's enough space for a certain baby. I love when it clicks. And on his back he went. Henry in the box. Sounds like a messed up nursery rhyme. Henry in the box, Henry in the fridge, Henry in the microwave, Henry in the oven. So I put him on his back, just like this. I put special loving care I position the legs. Tri-County had to see this shit. And I put a note in there. To Tri-County, from Florence, with love. What happened next, I didn't expect. Whoops. So Ron is a very prideful man. He likes to be the hero, to save everybody last second, like Superman, but old and crusty. And with a very bad toupee. And maybe arthritis, I don't know. So he takes the printer in hand, I have it taped up. Is it ready to go? Oh, you have no idea. Great. What's that rattling? Oh, the ink cartridges. Oh. Now, what happened next, I did not know until several months later when I went back to Tri-County to visit my favorite coworkers. So apparently what happened, verbatim, there was a man there that we lovingly called Little Ron, who was 5'1", and his name was Ron. He hated that name. It's like walking around. Stop calling me Little Ron! Stop it! I know you're a foot tall. Stop it! Oh, that's adorable. Who's getting that? Who's getting... You are, Little Ron. Yes, you are. There's a lot of tiny people in the audience, and they feel this with every bone in their body, and they want to kill me. And for that, I welcome you. So Little Ron proceeds to tell me, as he stands on a step stool behind the counter, I'm an asshole. He proceeds to tell me that Ron comes into the store with a box in hand. The only box in hand. He goes up to Little Ron and all the other managers and he goes, I have a present for you. Oh no. I wish he didn't say that. Hi, people I like. I have a present from you, from someone I don't trust. Let's see how this works. Now, he doesn't look in the box when opening it like a fool. And Little Ron, again on a step stool, because Ron is almost 7 foot tall. He's a tall old man, and I love him. He goes, Ron, you need to look in the box. Now. He was terrified of what was in the box, and a little excited, because he's an asshole like me. That motherfucker will dress up like an Oompa Loompa and run around the mall and scare everybody. I love that shit. I love Little Ron. I came in one day. Oompa Loompa doopity dee. Because of you, I now own Henry. Ron looks in the box. Uh-oh. He screams, God damn it! And he drops the printer by mistake. It broke! The one thing he was prideful of, like his entire life built up to it, shattered at his feet because of me and a baby. With a penis. I always have to specify that. It's a baby with a penis. Ron had a mental breakdown when seeing Henry and broke the printer, and he had another mental breakdown. Oops. Tri-County didn't have a printer for 2 months. But they had Henry. Now this is the part where I really am proud of Little Ron, because Little Ron's an asshole. I love him for this and this alone. I want to kiss that man. And I'm gay, and that's okay. Even though I have to get on my knees and kiss him. I'm an asshole, I know. So when we're packing up Tri-County, because that store closed too, Ron wanted to take things home with him. And he had boxes that were baby height. Because of Little Ron, Ron now has Henry in his house, and he has visitors. Important business visitors. Important people with business that need to do business with Ron, and there's a naked baby on the shelf with his name scrawled all over him. Oops. And some of his friends go over, and they know about Henry. and they hide him everywhere. Again. Oops. And he calls me up sometimes to tell me that he hates me. And because of him, he has nightmares of Henry. And he calls me one day because a friend visited. It was Mike. And he goes, "Because of you, the baby's in the microwave." I miss that store. We do shit like that every day. Sometimes I go to Matt and go, "Henry," and he goes, "No! I have a good job now. I don't want it ruined." Man. Let me tell you, working in game stores is amazing because you get weird people in. Like Pawn Stars. Everyone seen that show? Yeah. Yeah, so you get some weird shit in. Weird shit. This guy comes in with his son. The son's like about maybe 16, and the father, ashamed, disappointed, disgusted, like my father when he found out I joined the furry fandom. "I love you, Dad. I'm sending you this video. I have a few things to confess. I'm innocent." Now, this kid, I refer to him as a kid because, as my friends say, if you're not 18, then you are 12. He had a PlayStation 3 with games from Japan. Rated M games from Japan. And Mike was down to see what was going on. I was like, "What's with these boobs?" Boobs! Hello! What do we got? I go to check the discs as protocol, and I notice something about the cases. They're sticky. I love when it clicks. I love it when it clicks. And you know that scene from Spider-Man? Where he pulls his hand away and you see the webs? And Hund's walking away. He's fed up. He has like several of these games, and I go, "Mike, hand me the other one." I slap my hand on it. "I'm Spider-Man. Da-na-na, na-na-na. I can now climb the Trump Tower." One person got that joke, thank you. For those that don't know, someone used suction cups to climb the... suction cup man. He climbed the Trump Tower with suction cups. I do what I want. He should have dressed up like Spider-Man. That'd be amazing. Spider-Man was seen climbing the Trump Tower today with suction cups. I would love to see that. I would love to see his planning for that. I got nothing to do today. I have the day off. I'm in New York. I have plungers and suction cups for whatever weird reason. Let's climb the Trump Tower. Seems like a good thing to do. So I check these games out. And as I said, they're sticky. And I shit you not, I pull my hand up like this. Case stuck.
Oh my God.
What are you eating, kid? These aren't pineapples. They taste good. What the hell? What the hell? I'm trying to get this thing off of my hand. I need a goddamn fucking screwdriver to ship it off my hand. This kid's like, "Oh God, oh God." And the dad's pissed. He's pissed that us workers have to deal with his son's porn. I envy the kid, because I want to know where the fuck he got this shit. I want to know how the fuck he made it that sticky, too. I can become Spider-Man. Jerk off once, I can climb the Trump Tower. We're going to New York this summer. We'll see what happens. So Mike, an idiot, goes, "I'll make you an offer." "No, you will not, Mike. I still have the game stuck to my hand. We are not making any offer of any sort. The only offer I am offering to this person is quarantine. Because of him, his jizz on his games are now stuck to my hand. And I may need to cut off my hand. Because that's the only way it will come off. This shit was sticky. I'm not kidding. It was stuck to my hand. And I was an idiot. Because once I got the first one off, and because I'm a good employee, I checked the second one. That's a plastic case for PlayStation 1. And if any of you know that, it's a small little square, like glass. It was stained. I want to know how this kid did this. How the fuck do you stain glass? With your cum? How the fuck? I was astonished. I was like, get this kid in Ripley's Believe It or Not. This motherfucker can climb. I checked the second one. Damn it. Motherfucker! Then we get to the system. And the controller. I thought the games were bad. The buttons were stuck. The analog sticks were stuck. I feel like I'm telling a horror story. It was my horror story, damn it. Because of him, I had jizz on my hands and they weren't mine. It wasn't mine. I was upset. I take the controller in hand, I put it in the game. Oh, all the buttons are stuck. I wonder why. The father's upset. I'm upset. Mike's happy because he gets to see boobs. Good for him. He doesn't have to touch the goddamn games. Because he's higher up on the food chain than me. I gotta put down the controller. It was stuck again! What the fuck does this kid eat? I need to know now. He's patient zero, damn it. He's got a web shooter between his legs. I'm Spider-Man. Go web. I feel bad for the girls he's with. He's stuck in there. Babe, pull out. I can't. I'm stuck. What'd you use, Gorilla Glue? No. I came. Babe, it's stuck. Why? I ate something. I can't say what. Maybe, that makes sense. So this motherfucker pulls out another box. And then the father leaves. He's angry. Oh, he's angry. I love Japan. Japan's amazing. It's the home of my favorite video game. I love Pokemon. Pokemon's amazing. I love Japan. Thank you, Japan. But what the fuck did you do this time? Who here likes calamari? Who likes squid? Who likes squid? This kid did. The girl on the cover didn't. It was a book. The fucker brought hentai into my store, my family store, where we put babies in fridges. The sadistic fuck. And I'm flipping through the books. Do we really have to go through this again? You already know the shtick. I'm tired, I'm sweaty. I flipped through all of them to see if there's anything that wasn't porn. Pages were stuck together. But I think the biggest accomplishment this kid had was a book I couldn't open. Motherfucker, What are you eating? I need to know. I could climb the Trump Tower with my dick. Imagine that, climbing a tower from a dick with a dick. Pretty much. It's a monument for us to climb. So I make an offer for him to get the fuck out before I call security. Mike goes, $20. Guy goes, I'll take it. No! He bought the fucking porn. He bought the book that couldn't open. We need the key. Solvent. He puts out the games. Didn't clean them. Do you know how funny it is every time I open the case and the games are stuck to the case? You know, like how cases work. You have the shelves, and then there's like this front cover that you open like a door. The games are stuck to the door. Customers got to see the back of the box. That was special treatment. Yeah, can I see Kingdom Hearts? Yeah. Why are there boobs? Because one gentleman brought something special, and my boss bought it. Like an idiot. Would you like some literature? It's mostly intact. We have one you can't open. That's our favorite one. Because we can't read it. Good. Like I said, I would never have calamari again. Because the things that I have seen, I'm sure many of you have seen on a Friday night, alone, in a bedroom, with yourselves in your hands, as I like to call Pamela Henderson. And let me tell you, when the owner of the franchise found the books, you thought Mike was happy. We're talking about a horny old man with no lovers, except for Pamela Henderson. I don't like thinking about that, but I have to because it's my job now as a comedian. I have to think about these things for you, for your pleasure, to talk about their pleasure, which disgusts me. He opens the box. The books are stuck to the lid. Why are the books stuck to the lid? Because someone had too much fun. And he took them home and put them on the shelf next to Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Going Unsupervised. Please give a round of applause to Hund the Hound, Nitro, and Terra Nova, our wonderful AV team and photographer. We could not be able to do any of this without them. They're amazing people. And please thank the YMCA staff. They're working their asses off to make sure you guys have a good time. And please, for the love of God, thank Al Capone, the dog father, for making this thing possible and having me here to tell you about babies and penises. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Going Unsupervised. Thank you!